Hi guys, Majestic Dad back again. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I would come back to do a brief video on a little breakdown of how Operation Broken Fang has gone. It's ended, it should have ended actually 3 days ago. This is Valve time, they're just chilling out, they're having a little holiday or whatever they're doing. I'm sure they'll get to it. They've got lots of other things like Half-Life 3 that they're working on, so they'll get to ending the operation sometime soon. I'd guess in the next day or two, but who knows? This is Valve time. What I wanted to do was do a little breakdown of all of the restricted to classified trade ups that I did in the last few months. I did over 40 trade ups at least. I couldn't actually track them all, but I tracked down as many as I could using the inventory history in Steam, but it took ages and ages to get as many as I could. So I've got at least 40, but it's been a fun operation. I've enjoyed getting all the operation stars. I've enjoyed doing all the trade ups, or most of them. I can't say all of them, but I've enjoyed most of them. You'll see the stats on that and why in a minute. But overall, I think it's been a pretty good operation. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your favourite trade-ups that you did, or the trade-ups of mine. And we'll, yeah, I've got a few other bits which I'll show off at some point as well. But let's have a look, see how the stats went. So, as you can see, we did a lot of trade-ups. This is just restricted from classified. I've got a big list compiled here. I haven't included everything because, as I said, I accidentally clicked a link and it went to a different page, so I lost all of my history that I'd been building up. I had a couple of Amber Fades and Franklins, and I had a minimal wear Onker that I didn't include because it was kind of at the start before I really knew what was going on. So I didn't include those. This is just everything that's in factory new. So I've got 37 samples here. As you can see, quite a lot. Okay, so here is the fun bit. The result of 37 trade ups. These are rough figures. I've kind of rounded up, rounded down here and there, and I discounted the ones that I couldn't get back. So these are all successful hits. So they're not including like hitting Franklins and Amber Fades and stuff like that. So the results: we hit 9 target acquired. We hit 7 blue phosphor, we hit 3 silk tiger, 9 hot snakes, 2 panthera oncas. I say it again, 2 panthera oncas. You can see why my quest for the panthera onca was a difficult one. And 7 run and hides. So the positive is actually that the numbers on the bottom row are ones that we should have hit. So just under half the time we should have hit, on average, this is across 37, we should have hit a control collection. So we should have hit around about 18 control, and we actually hit 16. So that's a positive. The downsides are that when we did hit the decent collections, we didn't hit the things we wanted to. So as you can see, we hit 9 hot snakes, and we should have hit between 4 and 5 roughly. It's about 4.5 I worked out. So we should have hit 9. We should have hit 4 to 5 of those, and we hit 9, which is unbelievable. And we only hit 3 silk tigers. In the ancient collection, same story, which is just nuts. Really, we hit 2 panthera oncas, which is, I just can't believe how few of those we actually saw. When you see some people doing trade ups for ancient collection, just hitting oncas all the time. A big shout out to Daruki for doing that. I don't hate him at all. And then you see the same with the run and hide. So the run and hide, we hit 7. We should have hit around 5.5 on average. So we hit more than we should have done. But obviously we hit a lot less panthera oncas than we should have done. All in all, I haven't added up the cost, but I don't think we actually did too badly because we hit more havoc and ancient than we should have done. They were always profit. There wasn't any circumstances where they weren't profit hitting those collections. The blue phosphor generally, depending on when I did it, because prices changed, it was quite often a small loss, or I think sometimes it was a break even, because when the floats were really low, I managed to sell them for quite a lot more than I should have done. So I think those were break even or small loss, probably small loss most of the time. And the target acquired was always dog shit. And we saw that, unfortunately. Actually, we saw it as much as we should have done. We saw it 9 times, and on average, we should have seen it 9 times. So it just shows you how random RNG actually is, hence RNG. I'd love to know how this compares, and I might maybe do a follow-up video to analyze some of the data in terms of how it compares to the amount of Havoc and Ancient skins that are out there. The hard thing to monitor is that a lot of those are going to be used in trade-ups if they are hot snakes or run and hides. I don't imagine many people, apart from Sparkles and Prodigy and people like that, using Onkers for trade-ups, but you know, there's probably some been used. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to see those stats. So all in all, a bit of a difficult one. We had some fun, that's the main thing. I haven't been doing this to try and profit, because you definitely wouldn't do this to profit generally, unless you've got a hell of a lot of patience and time. This has always been for fun, and I've had a lot of fun doing it. Some pain, but decently, most of the time, fun. So I want to do a little tribute to some of the skins that were used in the making of these trade-ups. But other than that, I'll leave you with the tribute, and I'll catch you in another video, hopefully sooner. Speak to you then. Bye.